What's going on, golf cavers? Welcome to Cave Tips. In this cave tip, we'll be discussing the test center on TrackMan. The test center is an exam that you could customize to practice your own weaknesses or work on your strengths or whatever you want to do. What's great about the test center is it's the same concept as the combine. You shoot at different targets, you get a score based on how close you are, and you can see your report afterwards to see your strengths and weaknesses. But what's great about the test center is that you could customize the exam. So let's say on the combine, you see you're really weak at 80 yards, 120 yards, and 160 yards. What you then do is you go to the test center, say start, and you could choose existing exams here, or you could create a new test for yourself. You add a target, and you can either choose a fixed distance. So let's say I really struggled at 60 yards, so we'll add a 60-yarder. We'll press OK. We want to add another target. Let's say you were weak on your driver, you could add the driver, and you could select from these different drive levels. What these levels mean is if you hit, for example, on level 3, if you hit the ball 246 yards or more and you're dead straight, you'll get a score of 100. So choose that drive level that is appropriate for you. Make sure you push yourself, but make sure it's also attainable. The last option is this random distance. So let's say you really struggled from 85 to 112 yards. What this will do is it'll generate random targets in between those two distances. So what you do is you put your targets, you select how many times you want to hit at each target, and then you could choose how many rounds you want to repeat. So a round is going through each target. So let's say I want to do 3 rounds, and this is how many shots it's totaling. And then I could change the order. Do I want it to keep going 1, 2, 1, 2, or do I want it to be random? So each round will generate at random. So I'm going to do random. I'm going to press save test so I could save it and do it next time. I'll call this GolfCave test. Press save. And now I see it right there. I'm going to press start test. And it's going to calibrate for us real quick. Just press continue. And make sure it's logged into your account so that you can save your data. And when you're ready, press start exam. As always, you could customize the surroundings, choose what screens and stats you want to look at, but this right here is the target I'm aiming at, 111 yards. So let's try it. You're aiming at. So I can see on the right side where that ball landed, and a little bit to the right, a little bit short. I'll see my score down here, so I had a score of 61 there. And you can see on the top how that correlates to a handicap. So this score of 61, you'll see this bar underneath. So that's about a 7 handicap. So that way, after you're finished up, you could compare your scores to that handicap bar and see where your handicap is at these different distances. It's such a great tool to customize your practice sessions to your particular needs. Thank you for watching Cave Tips. Come to Golf Cave where you're guaranteed to improve.